On, guys? I know it's been a while. Happy 2018. Happy Valentine's Day. And let's pray for everybody in Florida, right? All this school shootings shit, that shit gotta stop, right? All right, so today we're gonna talk about diet strategies. All right, so with diet strategies, got my little notepad. So with diet strategies, water, you need to hydrate, right? So water helps process carbohydrates and proteins, right? So if you say, hey, my diet is good and it's clean and I'm eating protein and I already got my macro numbers and all that type of stuff, but I can't seem to lose weight, right? It could be a couple easy, simple answers. One could be you're not drinking enough water because carbohydrates and proteins can only be digested in water, right? That's one. Two is that you may have an underlying condition that you may not know about. Like you may have a thyroid condition, right? Or you're not doing enough cardio, right? It could be any of those type of things. But you have to look at yourself and own it and not blame the proteins, the pre-workouts, you know what I mean, your trainer, so on and so forth. So if you know you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then that shit ain't gonna work anyway, right? So let's move on. All right, so your body creates a massive amount of acid, right? Your blood maintains a good pH level, but it will pull from electrolytes and minerals and from your muscle tissues and bones. All of this basically pays off when all this takes a toll on your digestive tract, right? So you got to think about your gut, and then that's when glutamine comes in. It helps your digestive system. It helps your intestines. It helps you process weight so you can have bowel movements, right? So you want to at least have like a bowel movement every day. You know what I mean? And also that's the reason why you want to have that is so you know that your body is processing everything that you're putting in. You know what I mean? So if you're eating a lot of shit and you're not passing waste for like 2 days, then you got to change up your diet because something you're eating is not breaking down, right? So you want to be able to pass waste on a regular. So that's another thing to find out if you're eating well or not. These are things the pros ain't telling you, right? All right, so like we talked about, glutamine is a good source to help the digestive tract to repair. On off days, you should detox. You should have good fibers, easy digesting carbs, and on your off days, that's when you want to do this. On your training days, not so much because you need those heavier carbs. Like me, I used to eat oatmeal before I went to go train in the gym due to the fact of the sugar, glucose, the carbs, and all that type of stuff, right? That's just me. It worked for me. I'm just giving you the tips that work, some of the ones that the pros don't tell you, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say that a lot, so whatever. All right, so chest. We'll talk about chest training because somebody hit me up and wanted to know like I have been lifting 8 months now, and I train chest Mondays and Fridays, right? But I seem not to be gaining any size in my chest, right? So for this person, I've already talked to him, so on and so forth. But what I told him is that with your chest, it's multiple things that go into the size of your chest, so on and so forth. So if you take like your hands and you do a push-up, right? The wider your hands are, the more chest you use. The closer your hands are, the more triceps you use, right? Same thing with your hands on the bar. When you're doing a bench press, your hands on the bar, as far as bar placement, that means everything, right? So what I'm saying is that with your hands here, you want to have them a little bit wider in your chest so you can use all of your chest, right? So then we're talking about the angle of your chest, if you're squeezing your muscle through contraction, all that type of stuff. My tip is that regardless if it's chest, back, abs, legs, quads, hams, glutes, any of that shit, if you're working out a muscle and you don't feel like that muscle is being worked out, either your technique is wrong or the weight is too light, right? So when you see a lot of bodybuilders who are doing like lateral raises or Arnold's or whatever the case may be, and it seems like, oh, why is he using 35s when I know he can use 70s? Because it's not always about the weight, it's about the technique. It's the small fibers and the details that you're trying to attack. You can only attack those with lighter weight, okay?